YouTube, what's up? What's happening? Here I am bringing you another video, and we're just gonna go over a quick way to do an airbrush Superman design. And this is a really simple way to do it, and like even if you're a beginner, this is one that you could do. And all you're gonna need to do is go ahead and cut yourself out a Superman stencil, right? And obviously if you look up the Superman logo, you'll find lots of different versions. Find the one you like, obviously cut it out. And for today we're going to be practicing on some paper towels, obviously, and we're going to go ahead and paste our stencil on, and this video is inspired because my airbrush Superman logo thing my video had over 1 million views or something like that. It's getting up there. I forget what the number was, but it has a ton of views, and I just thought I'd show you guys a quick way to do one, even if you're not like if you can't freehand one, because I could freehand them out of memory. But if you're beginning out and you want to do a cool Superman logo design, here's a quick and easy way. So you cut your stencil, and what we're going to do is fill in these red areas inside. And you want to work close and clean. You don't want a whole bunch of overspray around. So try to keep that in mind. And what I like to do is what I call wet and fast. So hit it good and move quick like that. You don't want to linger about and spray all kinds, because the more you spray, the more overspray that's going to build on the sides. And you want to try to avoid that. So you want to just wet and fast is what I call it. And just make sure you get those areas in there really good. And once you get practice, I guess, filling them in, it becomes pretty easy, and you get used to it. Especially if you work with a lot of stencils. So after that, obviously, we're going to do the background and the outer edge of the stencil. We're going to line it with some bright blue from Createx. And we're just going to go around the outside and haze it. And again, you want to be careful and maybe angle your airbrush to the edges away from the inside so that you don't get too much blue overspray on the red. And then what I like to do is use the blue and just add like a drop shadow on the edge. It doesn't have to be anything really dark, it's just a really light mist. Just like that, it adds a little shadow to it, which is pretty cool. And if you're going to be working with stencils, it's cool to layer them, right? So make sure you give yourself a background, use some kind of mesh. And I'm just going to use this stuff for today, just as a way of giving it some depth and some kind of a background. And I'm going to add a placement for our letters, right, for our design. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a line across on give me the top and the bottom. And then I'm going to add some dagger strokes coming in from the side. So our line and the dagger strokes, and the same thing on the bottom. And I hope you guys have been practicing those dagger strokes. They come in super handy for a lot of stuff. So yeah. After that, obviously you got most of your design already laid out. It's time to peel off the stencil. And blam, there you have it in white. But obviously the Superman logo is not white. And what we're going to do is take some yellow, some bright yellow. And just fill that in. Simple. The yellow is, if you're using a transparent yellow, if you go over the red, it's not going to cover the red, so the red will stay. And as long as you're mindful on how much overspray you get on the blue should stay blue. Try to, again, to work quick and fast, and try not to get too much overspray, because otherwise that blue will turn green on you. So you got to be careful with that. And then, once you have that stencil on there, let's add the shadow for the letters here. Just a quick yellow haze. But I like to go back and again use our mesh, or if you have a different kind of mesh, and just use it over the word here, or the logo. And again, just doing it really quick. And that gives it a little bit of a texture, you know. And that's pretty much that. And we just add our letters. And because I love you YouTube people, I'm going to make it say YouTube. And I like that scratch, messy look. So that's kind of what I'm going for. There you go. There's your quick Superman design. I mean, obviously you could decorate it farther or whatever, but you know, this is a quick and easy way of, you know, just making it over. Obviously you could add more decoration, like the red and the dots. You could add a better mesh. You know, you could even add a picture of Superman behind the logo, or, you know, get really creative with it. But, you know, if you're just looking to make a quick little Superman design with your name on it or something for your little brother or whatever, that's a quick and easy way to get that done. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope that helps some of you guys out. I know it's not like a super extensive video, but it's just a quick way of getting these designs out without having to work too hard on yourself, and make sure the customer gets a cool little project for their money. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Later.